Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And he deals. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. That one missed.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And that misses. Ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Matt Vierling in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Green on at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Number 8.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Base knock right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. To third. Tag, got him. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, how about a scouting report?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first. Here's Victor Robles. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, 1. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Victor.
On the ground to the left. Sweeney. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting second, the 7th fielder, Julio.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Cal.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be in.
There goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one, and that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We'll have the inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Top of the second, leading off, Colt
the
Keith.
first baseman, number 33, Colt Keith.
Keith, 23 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. And a swing and a miss.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jace Young.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss at a slider. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
That just misses, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off, 2-2. struck out.
Yep, that
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Ball one there.
Inside.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Young leads off first with 1 away. That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. On the ground to third, and that chance handled, and that is that. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted.
1 strike.
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Meadows grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover
Batting
all that
fifth,
ground
the
and bring
first
in that
baseman,
sinking
Luke
liner, that's the way it had to be done.
Raley.
Nice job.
At the plate, Luke Raley. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that's in the dirt.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mariners nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Gilbert back to work. Foul ball there. And strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The other way. On to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And there's a foul ball. Inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To the right side, he gets there with the slide. The throw, nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One out, base is empty. Next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And that one missing low. High chopper to third. Young. And Polanco is out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Mariners go down quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And
That's
ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's
3
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now Matt Vierling. RBI single his last time up. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short, Crawford. He's in there.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Vierling leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Detroit, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Robles.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Tigers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the catcher.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. 0-1. Two outs. That one ripped. Green makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Way outside, and it's 2-2. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. Sweeney goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering upstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss, beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. Tigers are shut down there. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
A little bit high, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three ball, 1 strike.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
No outs. Runner at first. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Nobody out, runner at first. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time up.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike. Raley, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco, grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Hold up, politicking with the masses. Pop cork, click glasses. Serve pass, flirting, grip and working.
All set for the top of the 6th. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Torres.
Gilbert back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Left field. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated
2 outs,
hitter,
base is
Gary
empty. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. He is struck out, and he is walked. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hammered. Rodriguez drop step going back. Forget it. He circles the bases and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball one.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire up and throwing. Thornton also throwing. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Dylan Moore.
International on sabbatical, ain't it magical, raw, unimaginable, gonna get you close.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On the ground to short. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Over to Torres. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Then playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Mariners,
pitcher in the game, Gabe Spire.
number 55.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one inside. 2-1.
Ball.
This one high in the air to left center. Arozarena sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the
Jace
third baseman, Jace Young. Foul ball. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball
2-2.
is outside. On the ground. And it stays fair.
The catcher, number 34, Jake.
Man at first with one
Rogers.
gone. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez calls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. In there for strike 1. Young off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena makes the grab. And that is that. Tigers lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that drops in for a strike. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting loose as well. And it's even up.
Way to lay off that fastball
1-1.
off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too
1
high.
ball, 2 strike. Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out
Now
here in the
batting,
7th
left
via the
fielder,
punch out.
Randy.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
The M's trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a strike. 0-2.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Misses outside, and it's 2-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. It
batting,
took a couple
first
of
baseman,
pitches
Luke.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Gets the outside corner with that one.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
That one fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. And a strike to Glaber. Outside low, and a count 1-2. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So a
Riley
man aboard,
Green.
and here is Riley Green. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And downstairs, Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Will Vest.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one hit to right. Vierling has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano.
And he would be the tying run move, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Moore, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Long gone. He'll circle the bases, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
on the outside corner. Got him looking. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Pitching for
Back
the
now,
Mariners,
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 75.
Andres Munoz.
Andres Munoz.
And now, Matt Vierling.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 8, Matt Vierling.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Keith in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Gregory Santos up and loosening in the pen. Thornton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Top of the zone for a strike and an even 100.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Young stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Vest back to work. Fouled off down the right side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the winning run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Will Vest won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jason
number
Foley.
68, Jason Foley.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
On the corner for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a foul out of play. Misses outside, and the count's full. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Arozarena in the box now, takes strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. Winning run stands at second. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And the batter now, Luke Raley. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. There's a strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking
Now
a
batting,
location
the
that this
designated
guy at the
hitter,
plate
Rick
tends to have trouble with. And
Henniger.
there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Henniger gets out of the way. That's ball one. Winning run in scoring position with two away. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard liner. Brings it in. And that's the third out. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We are tied 2-2. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Four strikeouts down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Zach McKinstry. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right down the chute, strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That just misses. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. Went down on strikes his first time
Third
through.
baseman, Donovan Solano.
Outside.
that's a ball.
And that is ball one. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove, and there's two down. Dylan Moore
Now
up
back,
next for the
second
Mariners.
baseman,
He's
Dylan
already homered here in this one.
Moore.
Just missed. Winning run in scoring position with two away here in extra innings. The winning run on second base. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the
Mariners,
Mariners, Gregory
number
Santos.
48.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gleyber Torres
The
up now for the Tigers.
Gleyber
Man at
Torres.
second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And here in extra innings. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Outside low, 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right
Now
there.
back,
If you're on the
designated
mound, you're
hitter,
ahead in the count
Harry
0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Carpenter stands in here, takes ball one low. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 2-1.
Ball three.
There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gregory Santos done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Trent
number
Thornton.
46.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The first baseman, number 33, Cole Key.
And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Golden opportunity right here. And the sweeper catches the plate. Green, the runner at third. Carpenter over at second with 1 down. That's too low. 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they're up by 3.
Good piece of hit right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's in there for a strike with slider that finds the mark. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
Save
Now,
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
Number
Time to
4.
lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Way high.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And up next for
Now
Seattle,
batting,
Julio
the center
Rodriguez.
fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.